One, two, three. It's tenor ballet. Howdy do day. Okay. I'm just my seat here. Um, Captain's blog. We're going to do a bit of unboxing as well as crochet updates, statuses, and books and diary, journal, whatever. All right. So I've been adhering to a wake up call from a jump roper of 81 years of age. And I've been getting up and jump roping. Today was a jump rope day. Did a did I make it to 50? I might have made it to 50 jumps. Maybe. I did like I was able to get in a rhythm and do about 20. Like when I would get to about 17, my footwork would catch the rope at about 17, like a couple of times. And I would do the other jumps to get to 20. So I did that a couple of times. I might have, I don't know how many times I did that. I don't know if I went to 50 or if I went to 100. I didn't, I might have went to 100. 20, like with sets of 20, with reps of 20. I might have did that. I did that so I did that early in the morning and early in the day before it got hot. And seems like early in the morning or early in the day before it gets hot, and or at night or after the sun sets, when the wind is cool, when the air is cool, it seems like it's better for breathing while jump roping. I did make it a point to keep my mouth closed and breathe in my nose and out my mouth. A couple of times I just breathed in and out my nose. Yeah, I attempted to breathe in my nose and out my mouth like so, while I was jump roping. I also attempted like skipping. I got a couple of skip steps in, and then I attempted some like kick steps. I don't know if that's skipping or like when you hop and then you kick your foot out. You hop on one leg and then you kick the other leg out and then you alternate like that. I did a couple of those with the jump rope and did that outside. I was able to do that outside. And then came back in the house and um, joined along with the second wake up call and jumped. So she suggests if you don't have a jump rope, she suggests if you don't have a jump rope, you really just move your body. She just suggests getting up, moving your body, going for a short walk, um, jumping rope, bouncing for at least a minute. Um, so because I was in the house and where I was at the time, I just jogged in place during the time when she was jump roping. I was jogging in place. So we did that for about a minute and I did it a couple of times, jogging in place, bouncing, alternating feet like I was jump roping. Um, so yeah, did that. It wasn't really a whole jump, like I didn't jump off the ground today when I was pretending to jump. I stayed on the ground for the most part, uh, and just did like a jogging motion in place. So that was it for jump roping today. I did some weight lifting because it was a jump rope day, so I focused on my um, um, hamstrings. Yeah, I focused on my hamstrings. I did some squats and I did some, I think they're called deadlifts. I don't know. But the focus was on my hamstrings and I lifted from toe to waist. So I bent at the waist all the way down to my toes and then lifted back up. And I did that quite a few times. I don't think I counted. I'm trying to think, like, what was my method? um, I worked out with Brandon. So he had a 10-minute workout. So while his 10-minute workout was on, I was doing my thing with my hamstrings. uh, and he did some squats too, I think. Um, and then I did some squats with the weights, not too many. Um, maybe 10 to 20, maybe. And then I went back to the um 20, maybe I did that twice, so maybe 40 squats with the weights, and then went back to the hamstring stretches. Um, Focus was mostly on the hamstring stretches, so did that about 10 minutes. Yeah, and that was cool. That was cool. So yeah, that was my workout for today. And tomorrow is more well, upper arms, um traps and things like that, triceps. um I'm trying to think if I want to. I think I'm ready to add some more weights. I think I'm ready to add more weights to the whole workout, like adding more weights when I lift. I think I am. I'm feeling the encouragement to add more weights. Um, or do I want to keep that weight on and add weights next week? Like make this a whole week of this and then add weights next week. I'm really itching to add weights before the new week begins. I'm I'm ready to add weights at the end of this week right here. I see this. See what that adding weight be about. Uh, um, my reps are to 100. I want to say my reps are to 100 because that's how I started. Like when I started, my reps were 100 a piece, each way. But then I backed it up to like 50 a piece. And then I was thinking of adding another set because that was only one set, and I was feeling to see if I could add another workout during the evening because that I did that do most. Yeah, so I was trying to see if I could add another workout, and then that would add up to 100 a piece if I did another set of 50 a piece. Hmm. I got options. Options. So got options. Cause I was like, do I wait till this weight get like so light and breezy before adding some more weight? I mean, that's an option. That is an option. Okay, so we're gonna get to the unboxing. Right now, I'm here with my first heating pad that was considered a weighted heating pad because the cover on it came with like weighted pouches on it, which my cover has been needing to be washed and I hadn't washed it yet. And I don't even know how to wash it. I think it might be like a spot treated type of ordeal with that. I don't even know. That might be why it's waiting for the cleaners. Um, and this first heating pad is options. It has like has an on button. It has the heat button and it has the time button. And I'm not the, the I don't. It doesn't seem like the heat, the time. It doesn't seem like the time aligns with my time. Like, okay, so you turn it on, and it has 120 minutes, and then okay, so that's the highest you can. That's the highest amount of time on high. The lowest amount of time is 30 minutes. Then you got 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and then 120 minutes. It doesn't seem like my pad keeps hot that long. I did just turn it on at the start of this live stream and it's 18 minutes in and it started getting cold. Like it wasn't as hot. Like it'll get hot, but it won't stay hot for that long. It seems. I hadn't timed it yet, but I'm just going by what it does. It does go off by itself after a while. Um, it has a setting of warm, low, medium, and high. Um, I kind of been going back and forth to between medium and high these past couple of days. Um, so that is my first um, pad. I don't know the I don't know the name of it. I'm looking to see if I got the name of it. But yeah, when I turn it on and I have it on high, yeah, the name wiped off. The name is almost wiped completely off. It gets hot. Let me time it. I just turned it on and I got it on my lap right now because I was working out my thighs. Working out my thighs while I was doing those squats. So I got it laying on my thighs right now. Let's see. This one is not the unboxing. I'm just letting you know about just Captain's vlogging about this heating pad that I've had for a while now. And then we'll do an unboxing. Uh, so yeah, I like putting this on my well, that's what I've been doing since I've been working out. I've been putting it on my legs and stomach. I had it on my stomach last night because my stomach was doing something. Something was what did I have? Um, um I don't know if it was. It might have been like a combination of my workout and what I ate. Um, what did I eat? So I put this on, or because right now I have it on my thighs, so I put it on. Um, the other day I had it up under my legs on my hamstrings, and a little bit on my tuchus, just a wee bit there when I was doing some squats. When I was doing some squatty yaddy yaddy yaddy. I was doing some squats. What was that? Was that yesterday? Yeah, that was yesterday. That was any day I do squats. Like I did some light squats today. I mostly focused on stretching my hamstrings though. Yesterday when I was doing them squats, and the other day I was getting them squats, and I wasn't counting. Um, I went at least I think a minute. I think. Um, I'm attempting to work out for like the length of time instead of the length of reps. Sometimes, sometimes I do it like that. Work out in a span of time so that I'm just focused on working out instead of counting reps. Because sometimes it kind of feel like I be like counting reps and trying to exercise is a bit much to where you focused on the reps and not the workout so much. But yeah, I've been flip flopping to see what feels the best. Sometimes working out in a span of time feels better, and sometimes counting reps seems sufficient. I did start a book that was on my TBR via one of my book clubs. My Shelby book club. Um, I started it. I started it. I don't know exactly how far I'm into it. Um, I'm reading this book a bit different from my current reads. I'm reading it kind of my old school read. Whatever. I don't know what to. Let me think. Let me see. This book is called it's called Through the Storm, and it's by Beverly. Let me see. It's let's see if I can. Trying to pull up the book info. Let's see. Rate it later. Through the Storm. And it's by Beverly Jenkins. And it's narrated by Kim Staunton. 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 Um, so we're going to read the description. We're going to go through the bookshop. Let's take a tour to the bookshop. Take a field trip to the bookshop. Courtesy the doors are open courtesy of the QR code on your screen, the one at the bottom there that it says bookshop. You're going to use your phone or device camera. Sometimes, depending on your settings, your camera will scan QR codes. Um, you can use your camera. You can also search with your Google widget. Your Google widget has a camera icon next to the microphone icon. You click on that, it's called Google Lens, and it opens up. That's like a search with your camera feature, and then you can scan the QR code. I click on the link that pops up on my phone's screen, and it opens it up to the bookshop. And now you're in the bookshop. I'm going to click on the search books, authors, ISBNs with the um, magnifier icon right there. I'm going to click in there, and then I'm going to type in the title of the book, or the author's name. When you type in the author's name, then you can get other titles that the author wrote. I'm going to specifically type in Through the Storm, and click enter. Let's see what comes up. Search Through the Storm. Something else just came up because another book came up, and then when I scrolled, the book that I'm reading came up. It's the one by Beverly Jenkins. So when you type in the title, you search for Through the Storm, you'll see that, and then it has a format. You can click on that and choose the format you're looking for. Paperback, hardcover, ebook, and other options. Then you have your, what is it called? Your book covers. Um, the first book that came up in my search is not the correct one, so I'm going to scroll till I get to the correct one. Now I see the correct book that I'm reading. I'm going to click on that. Okay, you can click on it a couple of different ways. So you can click on the book cover that you see, and that'll take you to the book's page, and you'll see a description of the book. You'll see reviews of the book, and so on and vis-a-vis. Now, before we get there, you can also click the red button under the book cover, and it says add to cart. If you press add to cart, that's what it'll do. It won't click into the book page. So those are two different ways you can click. If you already know you want to add that to cart, go ahead and press that red button. Um, and once you do that, you can click on the book cover to get into the book page of the book to see more details of the book. Um, you can select, it has paperback. You can click on that and you can select paperback, and or you can select ebook. Ebook is available. And then you can add to cart. You can add to wish list. You can, it says get the audio. Let's click on that, see what that does. Okay, so it gives you an audio version that you can get for a certain amount of price with a membership, or you can add it to cart. It tells you the length of the audio, the hours and the minutes. It tells you the narrator. It tells you the language. You can also listen to a 2 minute and 39-second sample. Uh, it has a volume button and a download button and a play speed options on those three dots beside the volume icon. You can send as a gift. You can add to your wish list. And you can read the summary. And it says it's a fiction, romance, historical fiction. Um, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the summary here because that's how I'm reading the book. Um, I'm listening to an audio description of the book, an audio description. I'm listening to an audio book of the book. Okay. Okay, and then update on my heating pad. It kind of feels like it's losing heat, and I do have it on the highest heat. Sometimes it seems like it gets hot, and then sometimes it seems like it's not. Uh, so yeah, just update on that before we unbox. Okay, so Essence and Blackboard best-selling author Beverly Jenkins writes passionate, historically grounded stories of betrayal and redemption. Beginning in 1864 through the Storm Chronicles, the tumultuous lives of one-time lovers Raymond Levick, 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 and Sable, Sable Fontaine. The Levick family was a proud, prominent black New Orleans family until their fortune was plundered in the chaos of the Civil War. It's the charge of former Union Mayor Raymond Levick to restore the lost wealth of his family. Raymond once loved a woman, the lusty, beautiful, and complex former slave Sable Fontaine, but she coldly betrayed him during the war. When Raymond's mother inexplicably chooses Sable as his bride to be, Raymond doesn't know if he will ever be able to trust the treacherous Sable again. About Beverly Jenkins. The Detroit Free Press says she is heading for superstar status. Kim Staunton's sensuous, sensuous narration will thoroughly satisfy all connoisseurs of fine romance. So yeah, I'm reading that. Just got the update for what books are coming up next in the up and coming months for our book club. This one is was called a side detour book reading for this month's read. The book club book main read was The Color of Water by James McBride. And then this one here by Beverly Jenkins, Through the Storm, was a side quest, a side quest read. So I've started my side quest read today or yesterday now. Let's see if I can see how far along I am in my side quest. What? I accidentally returned my book. I didn't mean to. Okay, well, something just happened. I didn't return that book. What's going on? Oh, maybe it was something else. Oh, okay, The Color of Water. Yes, I did return The Color of Water. Um, Through the Storm was released in 2015. Oh, I was trying to see where I'm at. It says loading, please wait. Because I'm going from one device to another with my reading. I started reading it on my iPad. So now I pulled it up for the first time on my phone. So now it's syncing up my bookmarks. I do my best to place my bookmarks. I did notice when I didn't place my bookmarks that when I go to start the book, it'll be none rewound some instead of starting off where I left it. Sometimes I don't mind that. Sometimes I actually enjoy that to get a little, like a little briefing as to what had happened before I go on to the next part of the book when I return to a book. I do enjoy placing my bookmarks as well so that I have a general place, from where I stopped. Like, okay, I know I stopped it here now. Wow, it's really taking a while now to sync up or sync down. It says loading, please wait. I just clicked on resume. Then I got that message and it's got me waiting. Meanwhile, let's see. Has it been 120 minutes yet? Why, whatever do I do? It say please wait. I guess I'm gonna keep waiting, Lord. I kind of wanna. Hmm. Okay. I closed that app and I've reopened it now. And it says that I am, let's see, into the book, 37% into the book, 37% of book complete. So that's how it's looking so far. So far, I don't know what she's done to be so treacherous. I don't know. I guess I gotta keep reading to see what happened, cause I don't know how she got that description. If anybody, it's just the same dude. It was one dude. He was like, "Now watch it. Uh, I'm gonna." What she say? He told me something. You gonna be mine, and we gonna see how you act. Went after that, or like, so basically, like he inquiring to buy her, and but he don't have the money. He told the slave owner, he was like, I'll have it in a week. But then he came back to inquire about her, and the slave owner was like, "You got the money?" And he was like, "I'll have it." What he said? Did he say next month? Did he say next month or next week? I think he might have said next month. And she was like, "Next month? I thought you said you'll have it something either this week or next week." And he was like, "Oh, because of the so and so, basically because of the government shutdown." He ain't say that, but it was kind of like that. And because of the shutdown, money hard to come, boop boop boop, whatever you say. And he was inquiring about her. He was like, "Is it true that she something about is she a queen or her mama a queen or something like that?" And she was like, "I don't get into that. It's talking going around and boop boop boop." Um so yeah, before he went and talked, he came to see the owner. And so yeah, he was like, "Oh, you." Basically, he didn't. I don't guess he cared for how she was acting, but she wasn't acting like no kind of way. And he was like, "Just you gonna be mine, and just wait and see how you act then." I'm like, like, like. I hope this not the same man. I hope I think it's a different man. It could be the same man. Ugh. So yeah, the time frame it's set how they say it's set back in the day. And this one part, this woman, she was like doing like a ritual type of thing, and they woke this woman up, they woke the owner up, and she went outside and saw what they were doing, and she was like, "I'm going back to bed." She didn't say that, but "I'm going back to sleep." And then so the woman was like, "But you can't go back to sleep. You gotta watch." She was like, y'all woke me up for this. I'm going back to sleep." And then so when everything happened, I was like, yo, you better be glad that I don't know you. You glad they woke you up, girl? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Lord. Yeah, this. Uh. Uh. And then what went down while they out while they was awake out there. Uh, I was like, ooh. Mm. Uh, and but yeah, the owner didn't seem too hype about that. Like she was more hyped to want to go back to sleep. But she kind of tried to do. I know. I don't know. Was that her? Or it could have been somebody else that was like boo boo boo. But then the other woman, she was like, boo boo boo, boo 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 boo. I was like, oh, that's how y'all roll. Ooh, that's how y'all roll. So yeah, I don't know what she get, what she, unless that's his opinion, cause he already seemed like, when they first meet, if that's the same man, he like all this talk about you being a queen to my son. Don't what he said. He was like something like, "Don't think you too good" or something like that. I'm like, come on, like she didn't even say anything. She ain't said nothing. He just. So yeah, this at the moment. Now I hadn't finished the book. I just told you I'm like 37% finished with the book. I'm 37% into the book. Now from where I am to the end of the book, if if things change, then they change. If they say the same, it's looking like the description is from his point of view because he already came up to her like, you, like, what in the hula hey this? Yeah, that's how you greet somebody, dude. That's how you greet somebody. You greet them like I heard around town you a queen, but don't think you boot boot boot. Like, wow. Like, just not even just this. And she was like, let me get the owner for you because that's who you came to see. You did not come to see, her. She was like, you came to see the owner, so let me go and get her. While you holding me up, like he was trying to hold her up and talk down to her, and she was like, you came here to talk to the owner, so let me go get her for you. she was like, let her go get her for you. Mm. That was the beginning. Where I'm at now, if that's the same person, he's taking her to what looks like a burnt down building, and what he know the chairs. He know the chairs. He say that chair got one short leg, something like that. So be careful, mind how you sit in it. And then he's sitting in a chair that doesn't have a back up to it. And then she like, what? Like, do you come here often? And he like, uh, oh, he like something. He say something, almost like no, but he come there enough to know what the chairs be like. Um, so they sitting there. I don't know if they're gonna eat or not. I think somebody might be cooking. I don't even know, child. I'm like, he trying to get her to move with him, to go with him and stay at his mama house. And and she like you she like he wants her to move in with his mama and be his mistress while he's gone. He gonna be gone somewhere. He gotta go somewhere. And he want her to stay there till he come back. And then something, I don't know. I think he said then he'll marry her or something. And she like, but she like, she don't want to trade her newly found freedom for another. How she said it? She said she didn't want to trade her newly found freedom for another, basically for another trap. Because she'll be coming out of being a slave, and she like she'll she'll be trading one for another. That's what she said. So he like, I basically didn't think of it that way. Um, he's only seeing it that he wants her to move in and be where he want her to be so that he can do what he want to do. So he telling her to think about it, and she like, do your mama even know about me? Do your mama even like? That's what she was kind of like, does his mom really know about her or even like her? So she basically like, how's that gonna be? How's that gonna work out? Like, she gonna be there and he wants her to be his mistress, and he like, yeah. And she like, sir, like, you really have had it your way, huh? Like, to think that she gonna sit up in your mama house and be his mistress. So that's where I'm at in the book at the moment. Uh, while I was reading the book, I was like, please, sir, please don't let this be my first DNF. Like, I I don't want to add this book to my DNF, but it could go there. It could go there. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm like, am I gonna finish this book? Or am I gonna send it to my DNF? We shall see. Get a bit of water. I do have my Venmo me QR code up at the top corner of the screen. Let's be on there together. Venmo me. It could go towards books. Okay, so we're unboxing. It could go towards books. It could go towards memberships, status memberships. I just seen actually a couple of places that I keep my book stats have memberships, and you could sponsor a membership for my book stats. Okay, so right out the box, it's soft. It's SOF with a capital T. Let's see what else is in there. I'm thinking that's warning paper. Let's see what else is in there. The QR code. Track. Let's register your product in 30 seconds. You can, looks like you can put your, looks like you can have to activate. Looks like you can use your phone for the controller. A 1-year warranty activated. Okay. Okay. That seems like something to do right there. Get this activated. A whole year warranty, and it's soft. You know what? Let me see something. Let me see something. Okay, where is it at? Give me. Give me. Okay. Where's my phone? I just had it. There it is. Okay, let me pull up my Google Lens. Search with my camera like I've been telling you all. Scan this QR code. See what it's talking about. Okay, registered product. Product registration only. Please note, failure to complete this form is not mandatory and does not diminish your warranty in any way. Word? Lovely. Okay. Let's keep looking at this. It's very soft already. So that's different from my heating pad that I have here. Oh, is that an on button? Wow. It has a big on button connected to the, I'm guessing this is it's a USB. It's a USB. And okay. I guess it unattached. I don't know. Okay, it unfolds. Ooh, ah, what? What is this? What is this? This is like a little blanket of sorts. Like there's no plastic piece like how mine is. Like mine is like a pad. This is more soft and comfy. Um, I don't know how you all wash this though. Maybe the pad would tell me. Maybe the little piece of paper would tell me. The cord looks like a charger cord. Looks like it pulls out, but I don't know if it pulls out. I've attempted to tug on it a couple of times and it didn't come out easily. So we're going to undo this cord wrapping and with the little tie back. Okay, or tie back. Is it tie back? Okay, now it has to reach my uh, has to reach an outlet. Okay. It's a USB. Okay, I got it plugged in. It has a button here on the other side of the USB cord, which it looks like it's a C adapter. I don't know what it's called, a CBS adapter, a USC, a USC adapter. I don't know. The other side of the USB cord. Okay, I pressed the button once. I was thinking it was gonna light up, but it didn't. I don't know. Maybe you don't want it light up. I don't know. I pressed it once. Maybe I need to refer to some directions. Okay, I pressed it once so far. Let's look and see if there's any directions needed to be followed. Make sure the cord is plugged in. Okay, yeah, this is a warning piece of paper. Warnings, warnings, warnings. Okay. So maybe the directions is on the box. Micro plush soft touch fabric, extra large, 20 by 24 size. Saves energy, super fast heating, extra large and warm, 12 by 24 inches. Multiple heat settings. It has a warning on this box says this product can expose you to chemicals which is known to the same wait to the state of California to cause cancer and bring defects of other reproductive harm. Brain defects or other reproductive harm. For more information, go to it has a website to go to. Okay, I pressed the button again. I've just long pressed the button. Maybe that's okay. Okay, so it does detach. That's good to know that the cord is detachable and you don't have to be awkward. Okay, so you plug it in, and I guess you gotta let it charge. You gotta let it charge. So that's what it's seeming like, because there's nothing happening with it at the moment. Um, so don't be in a rush to use it. I mean, don't be in a rush to use it. Like it's not a plug and play. Um, it's a charge up. So you gotta wait till it charges. Look like, and then we see something. Let's see. Let me check the time on it being plugged in. Okay. And then go from there. Okay, so this other pad that I have, it's a plug-in. Um, and it's a pretty long cord. Sometimes it gets awkward because it is a cord. So sometimes it gets a bit twisty, depending on if I want to turn and have my pad turn with me. Um, Sometimes it worked that way, and then sometimes I have to adjust it and move the cord, move the pad. be awkward to how it's twisted. It is a plug-in pad, and it is with the PV. Is this called PVC? PV PVP PVP cover. I think this is a PVP cover. It has the important safety instructions. Just gonna put this back on my lap. I had it up under my thighs while I was looking at the other one. I don't see any instructions. Like how long to let it charge, what the indication for it being charged is. Uh-oh. Okay, no instructions. Look at it again. I'm not seeing any instructions so far. Um, doesn't seem to work when it's charging up. I don't know. It could be like it's not charged up, so I'm charging it up to see what it do, if it does anything. I worked on my crochet snood today or yesterday. Um, I was on the headband part, and I had to make a couple of extra loops for my for myself. Um, and then I've started to attach the headband to the snood. I have one side connected, one side connected, and ready to connect the next side. I'm getting ready to connect the next side with the instructions given. So yeah, just the next side has to be connected. So I have to get that ready and then connect it, and then it'll be completed. And I'll look. I don't know. Let me see. Let me look at this. Yeah. I don't. Uh, I don't know if I got this exactly right. uh, I did my best. So maybe I'm looking to see if I got the headband turned right, because I was supposed to turn the snood inside out. So then I was looking to see if I needed to put the headband the wrong way before and then after it's connected, then it could turn inside out. I mean, yeah, back, yeah. So I did my best to turn everything the way I thought it was supposed to be. Yeah, but I, I'm not sure if I did. Think I might have. I think I might have my headband the wrong way. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. No. Wait, does it? Hmm, I think I did it right. I think I did it right. Um, Looks like I did it right. I think I did it right. I think I turned the headband correctly and all of that stuff. I'll be looking at the video again to see. Looks like it'll be all right. And look like it very well may matter. So yeah, turn the all the things how they need to be. And I'll connect the other side, flip it all around, flip it all around, and voila, I'll wear my snood, my handmade snood that I got to see and create. I got to see it come all together and create it. Okay, let's check the time. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. I don't know if this thing needs hours. I don't know how long it needs to. know how long it needs to make it hot. Maybe longer than 15 minutes. So I don't know. Maybe this is something that's gonna have a part two. Cause plug it back in. Oh. I kind of got my hair in a snood hairstyle at the moment, but it's in a ponytail. The snood looks like a bit of a bun type of action going on. My hair is in a ponytail right now, and but I have it. Let's see, in two ponytails. I'm thinking how to utilize this snood. Like, am I gonna have to keep my hair in these two ponytails, or can I take these out and have my hair in a snood as well? I'm thinking of taking these ponytails out. Like, how much support do I need to give my hair? Like, do I still need to keep it in a ponytail holder while it's in the snood? Or can it be loose out of the ponytail holder? Will the ponytail holder help give my hair structure? Or will it all be all good in the snood without the ponytail holder? I'm trying to gauge how freeing of a style this snood is gonna give me. Like, is it just gonna be all snood, or is the snood gonna need support? That's what I'm asking. Like, because while I was making the snood, I was thinking that I needed to put my hair in a hairnet for it to be in the snood. And then when I finished the snood, I was like, well, maybe not so much, because it's giving hairnet. It's giving hairnet and because the hairnet is not all inclusive. Like, there are holes in a hairnet. So, but yeah, I was thinking, to get that support, that structure that I'm looking for the snood to do. I'm thinking And it might need support. Like, do you need support, Snoop? Like, what you need? What can I get for you? You know, so you could be your best. I'm trying to get a Snoop what it needs so it can be its best, and we could be the best together. So what you need? Do you need a hairnet? What you need? You need a ponytail holder, or do you got it? You got you got it. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what the Snood can do for me. See what all it can do for me. It's looking good. It's reminding me of an Easter basket. Just about an Easter basket, an Easter bag skit. But it's a snood. It's a snood. I made it for a snood. But yeah, it's giving creativity. It's giving possible ideas to other items. Maybe we'll see. But right now, the snood is like let me be a snood. Let me be a snood. Let me show you what I can do because I am here for you. I get to place my stitch markers in um, for the next step in the crocheting process of the snood. So I'll be putting my stitch markers in. I'll be counting stitches. This project was a count stitch project. It really was. It really is a count stitch a count stitch project. Um, Maybe the most I've counted so far, like the most I've counted stitches thus far in the project for a while. Like, okay, this is my first counting stitch project this year. How about that? We'll go back as far as this year. Um, yeah. Um, the and okay, so the butterfly top that I'm working on, I was supposed to count the stitches, but I didn't think it mattered. And then when I came up short some stitches, I realized that counting your stitches matter. So with this project, I counted my stitches so that I could have the amount of stitches the pattern calls for. Okay, so we're going on 25 minutes. Do we think that the ouch heating pad is ready now? I don't know. Like, do we just set it and forget it? Like, what? It didn't give me any instructions. There's no indication lights. Okay, we're gonna give it some more time. Nothing happened. Nothing got warm. It said it was quick heating. Okay, so 25 minutes and it's not ready yet. The fries ain't ready yet. You gotta pull up. So we pulled up, waiting on our fries to get hot. Wait, I don't know how long this will take. It could take an hour. It could take 2 hours. It could take 3 hours. It could take 6 hours. It could take 8 hours. Can it take more than 8 hours? I don't know. Usually stuff with USB take about as much as 8 hours. Is there anything that needs charging more than that? Um, so this might be to be continued with this unboxing. I don't want to call the name. I would have called the name if it had a plugged in and worked right off the bat. Toot sweet, you know. But I don't want to call the name. It ain't. Um, I just knew I was gonna be name dropping this product name, this name brand. I just knew I was gonna tell y'all what this name brand product was, but maybe not. So got it plugged in. Y'all leave it plugged in. So everything is attached. Well, actually, mm, it's taking up one of my it's taking up my iPad outlet, so I might not be able to let it charge it up. So yeah, I heard count your stitches. You better count your stitches while you're crocheting your project. I sure did. I heard this other crocheter. She was saying you gotta count your stitches, like something. She was saying something to the effect of something about something being hard, and she was like, count your stitches. And so yeah, so I counted my stitches. I I I I I reached them stitches for the most part. For the most part, I reached them. It could be a couple that didn't get reached. For the most part, I reached the stitch count. We may be taking a short commercial break here coming up soon. It is Women's History Month. National Women's History Month. Ooh wee. Oh boy, my. Okay. What does it say again? Let me see. Oh, okay. She using it when it plugged in. On the picture. On the picture it's plugged in and being utilized. Yeah, it's plugged in. It's supposed to be working. I thought it might have been a charge and play where you had to charge it up and then disconnect the charger. But I'm looking closer at the images and it's plugged in and being utilized. It says multiple heat settings, which I don't know exactly how, unless it's just from that one button. I'm only seeing one button. It says super fast heating, and it says save energy. So this is supposed to be working. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna come back and look closer at this pad that was supposed to been already working. Okay. Do take a look at the QR codes on your screen. Commercial break in 3, 2, 1. And we're back. I've unboxed a heating pad. It's soft. It has one button touch. It charges up with a USB cord, or it's plugged in with a USB cord. Now, it has the microfiber plush fabric. Let's take a closer look at this product. Looks like it only has the one button. Looking, checking the cords, making sure everything is plugged in. So far, I'm not seeing an indication that it's on or off. There is a button that I'm pressing. There's no light showing that it's on or off or charging. There's no beep sound. Multiple heat settings with this one button. Super fast heating. Alright, so it hasn't heated up yet. Looks like it's supposed to be working from the pictures. Both pictures has it plugged in. while it's being utilized. So it looks like it doesn't need charging. There's no instructions. No instructions whatsoever. It's not heating up. Got it plugged in. Press the button. Hold on. Let me unplug it and plug it back in. Okay, I just saw a light when I went to plug it in that time. A light flashed, but it went off. Okay, I see a light. So it's red. Okay. It's not taking my... Okay, I just saw a red light, but it didn't stay there. It didn't stay red. Okay, now it's green. I saw green and blue. So, okay. Something was up with the connection, perhaps. Yeah, something's the matter with the connection. The box that I'm using isn't for it. For this. Okay, the connection. Gotta make sure this USB part has a connection. Um, when I when it does have a connection, it goes from red, blue to green, and then off again. Yeah, I'm not getting well, I'm getting a better connection because before I wasn't even getting any of that. Try another outlet. Okay, this. Okay, I had to long press it. Now there's a red light on. Okay, I pressed it again, there's a blue light. Pressed it again, there's a green light. I'm ready to go right now. Okay, I pressed it and it went back to red. So those are the colors. Long press it to turn it off. And long press it to turn it on. It's heating up. I don't know what is what. I don't know what the red means. I don't know what the blue means or the green. Right now I have it on red. That was the first. Option. We'll leave it on red for a couple of minutes. It is getting warm. I did have to change boxes, and I had to make sure that I had to change charger boxes, and I had to make sure it had a connection. It wasn't getting a direct connection very, very well with the first box, and even with the second box. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I wound up taking out the other part that connects to the blanket and replugging it back in and adjusting the cords to keep that connection. It wasn't doing anything without the connection. I feel a bit of warmth. It's heating from the middle. There is something in the middle, but it is soft and thin. It's not all the way through the blanket. The pad is not all the way through. You can feel the cord. But you it's more simplistic. It doesn't have all the thick wide it's different than the heating pad that I have. It's heating from the middle, so I mean that's where the heating mechanism is, and it doesn't reach the whole length of the pad, so it's kind of faking the funk. Like the heating pad is in the middle, it's only heating from the middle, so let me check. It might be just okay. So the outside is 20 by 24, and then the heating mechanism is probably what's 12 by 24, which is it's probably not even 24, probably 12 by 12, if that. It's a very small section in the middle that's getting warmed up. Okay, how long have we had it on the? Uh-oh, my phone just slipped. Okay, there we go. Hold on. No, I didn't start. Okay, so we'll keep it at this red at 2 more minutes. On the box, I can't tell if the lights are lighting up. So that's why I didn't think it lit up, but I do like that it's lit up. I was thinking, okay, like, you're not gonna light up. Okay, that could be a cool feature, when you're sleeping, that it's not lit up. I just was wondering how to indicate how the indication was gonna go. The heating mechanism, is it reaching both of my legs? Is it reaching both of my legs though? Let's see. Give it a couple of minutes. Cause that would be cool if it come through redeeming itself. Let's see. Got it on my legs. Maybe the hold on. Okay. Adjusting for the cord and the outlet. I did mention that earlier. Wondering if it needed to be charged up or does it need to stay plugged in to work. At the moment, it has to be plugged in. So, but it's reaching and it's staying lit for a while there, for like what, 30, 35 something minutes, maybe more than that. I thought it was charging because it wasn't lighting up when I plugged it in, and it wasn't lighting up because it didn't have a good connection, and the charger box that I had it in, like, it went into the charger box, but there was no there was no connection. So with this other box, it's seeming to stay connected after all the things I did to connect all the things. Okay, it's soft. It seems cool now. I do at the moment have and I did this earlier too. I do have my other pad under my back right now. And I got this new pad that I'm trying out. I got this on my lap. So I was like, I don't know. Is it time to get rid of one of these? You know how you get something new and then you get rid of something you already had. Like, is this a replacement pad, or are we finna add it to the party? Like, is this a replacement pad, or is this an additional pad? Because I got the previous one on my back right now. I did have it under my thighs, and I had the one we're checking out. We're doing the unboxing for right now. I had it on the top part. So yeah, that would be something. I like the micro, what is it called? Micro plush. I'm liking the micro plush. The heat is not reaching both of my legs at the moment. It's more so on one leg than the other leg. Okay, now I'm getting ready to press the button to see what the next press is going to bring. Okay, so the next press is blue. Let's see what that brings. Maybe I need to flip over. I'm thinking, do I need to flip to the other side for the pad to be able to reach? Will it reach better if I flip over? Okay, this kind of seems a little less heated at the moment. Is red gonna be the hottest? did only give it a couple of minutes. That's because I had just gave it like 45 minutes before it had any power connection. Okay, that seems a bit less heated. Just a bit less. I'm already ready to go on to the next. Because it's not on my other leg. I'm in between going to the net and flipping over. Okay, let me flip over. So that this, see if I can get it to reach my legs. Put my other one at my back. When my other pad feels like it's losing heat, I'll turn it off and then turn it back on. Turn it off for a few seconds and then turn it back on. Ooh, I like the heat that it did give though from on my other leg. So now I flipped over and I have the part where it's getting hot at the most. I got that on my leg because it's only like one bit that's getting hot. Like the rest of the blanket is not getting hot. The heating mechanism is only in the one piece. So I turned around, I got that heating mechanism on the other leg so that it can feel what the other leg is feeling. Let's go ahead and move it to the green light. I pressed it, it's turned green. Let's see what that green light be about. It said it had multiple settings. The box labeled, and it didn't tell me what those settings are. So I'm just going through the settings to see what they're doing. It feels like green is even less hotter than blue. At the moment, seems like it's cooling down just a bit. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes on green, and then I'm going to put it back on red. So it seems like the green is warm. Or low. The green is low. The blue is warm. And the red is hot. That's what it's seeming like. After my discovery. It's comfy. It's comfy. It's comfy. It's comfy. The pad cover is not really a cover. It's all built in. So it's not a take off and wash cover. It's not a removable cover. It's an all-in-one built in. Yeah, that's low. Okay, so green is, yeah, Green is a bit low. Green might work. Green might work when you're a little chilly, maybe. Just a bit chilly. Yeah, that might work. Okay, let me put it back on red. Okay, red is heating up. Okay. All right, quick light. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going, going, going. Come on. Okay, quick light. Yep. So it heats and it cools swiftly. It changes temps swiftly. And it's almost like it's a conserved heat type of thing, like it's almost like it's a get get hot in one space and then the rest of the blanket holds the heat in. Perhaps is what's going on. Yeah, like the heating mechanism is about how do I measure this? It's very spot on. If you get in it's advertised for back pains and cramps. What does it say? It say it says large electric heating pad for back pain and cramping relief. I got it on this thigh pain at the moment. It didn't tell me to put it on my leg. I just put it on my leg anyway. It says back pain and cramping. So cramping. Well, okay, when I see the word cramping, I'm thinking stomach. But yeah, couldn't cramping be something somewhere else? Like your thigh? If you're cramping in your thigh, it could be, because, like, can't. Anyways, okay. So, yeah, it seems specific to a small area. It's very soft, it's touchable, and it seems warm at the moment, probably because I got my other pad in my back, on my back. I got it crumped, so I'm very comfy, cozy. It feels very comfy, cozy. Let's see, and that's the hottest. Now, does it work without being plugged in as well, or does it have to be plugged in? Is it gonna charge? Is it gonna keep a charge? I don't know. I'll have to discover that as well. Um, it didn't come with any, what you call it? Now, long press to turn it off. I'm glad it started working. Okay, so far it's not working without being plugged in. I don't know if it's because it needs to be charged or it just, or that's just what it do. It just need to be plugged in, and the plug-in is USB. So when I plugged it back in, it goes from red, blue to green, and then turns off. Now I'm going to long press it. Okay, I long pressed it. It came back on to red. That's the first setting that it comes on to. Looks like it'll be a great addition for reading. If you're got your heating pad on for your reading, if you want to read while you have your heating pad on. What do you use? Do you use a heating pad while you're reading? Or do you have a heated blankie? Do you have a heated blankie that I'm saying blanket? Do you have a heated blanket while you're reading? Do you have a weighted blanket while you're reading? Are you under a weighted blanket? Do you have a weighted heated blanket? Let me know. Like, how's your blanket game looking at the moment? I have a plush blanket. It's got the mermaid. It has a mermaid design all throughout the blanket. On one side, the mermaid gills. Yeah, the mermaid gills. So that's what my blanket game is looking like at the moment. Okay, because it's so thin, it is flexible. So you could wrap the pad around. What did it say? It said for cramps and back pain. So I'm using it for my let's move it up and see. Yeah, it's a bit like conserve heat type of thing, technology going on. Like it's not heating throughout the whole thing, but it's concealing the heat from the part that is heating up. Okay. Oh. Ow. Real time example here. I'm trying to. Hold on. This might need some help. Let me get my other pad. I'm going to place my other pad onto. I've doubled up. I doubled up on my pad, on my on my heater pads. I had a bit of emergency. My thigh was tense. Whew. Yeah, it looks like I may be able to use these pads in tandem. Use them together. At the moment. Use them simultaneously. All right, testing it out. Giving it a few minutes to heat those muscles. right. I got the heating up those muscles. I'm really just focusing on one main area because of the heating technology in this new heating pad that doesn't go all the way through the pad. It doesn't go from corner to corner of the pad. I don't even think it goes to the half mark. It doesn't look like it goes to the half mark of the pad. It looks like it has like a it looks like the heating pad is really not trying to do too much. Like, it's more, I don't know what this is, honestly. Like, I had to figure it out. It didn't come with direction. I'm really trying to gas it up. It seems like the heating technology is like to heat from a specific point and then capture the heat with the extra fabric. So it don't want no troubles. They don't want no lawsuits. They don't want to say, look, we burnt it. It ain't trying to get too hot. It can give you a little piece of heat, and that little piece of heat gonna get trapped into the rest of the fabric, and that's what we're gonna call a heating pad. Let's see. Okay, so it say back and what it said? It said back and cramps. So let me adjust and see if it covers back and cramps. Let's see. Okay. Thought I just did I see my yarn? Okay. Say, y'all ain't finna say we overheated you. Like, okay. Let me put it where it says. It says cramps. It's very soft and comfortable and pliable. Like, it's flexible. It's doing those things. Now, is it heating? I don't know. The button is hot. Okay, let me give it a few minutes because I did move around. flexible. You're gonna have a comfortable heating pad. Okay, I'm feeling the warmth in my hands. I got my arms crossed around it to see where this heat gonna go. I can pull it a bit down, watching it, making sure it's still connected to the outlet. It's very flexible. If I can get this heating pad mechanism on the spot and it heats, then it could be good to go. Supposed to heat and relieve. It says relieve. It says relieve them things. I'm going to go to blue. I changed it to blue. Okay, now green. Now red. Okay, as far as heating goes, there is a warmth. There is a warmth. Now, is it gonna relieve pains like it's saying that it is going to do on the box? It's comfy. At the moment, might be all I can give it. I've adjusted. It's very easy adjustable. I have it on my stomach right now. The heating mechanism is on more on my left side than my right side. So yeah, the heating mechanism isn't all that big. If you're looking for something big, if you're looking for something like this, comfortable, flexible, it's kind of putting me in the mind of a heating blanket. A heating blanket, like, just go on ahead and make this a heated blanket. Like, it's flexible like a blanket. The heating mechanism is very light. I don't know what pain relief it's gonna relieve. I mean, I don't know what pain it's gonna relieve. Like it's advertising. I don't know if it gets hot enough to do such a thing that it's claiming. It seems warm enough to take the chill off. Like if it's a chilly day, a cool day, it seems like it'll take the chill off for you. And maybe by you resting and relaxing, maybe that will relieve the pain. Any cramping or back pain. I'm not sure this heating pad is going to do that. It's giving small heating blanket. Like, I'm checking. I got it right here. I got it on the section here. Like, to see if it's gonna be like a concentrated type of thing, concentrated heat type of thing, and then it just distributes the heat throughout. Like, okay, so maybe you put the concentrated heat on your back pain or your cramps. And then the rest of the heat is just dispersed to the four corners of the heating pad. Okay, I have adjusted the heating pad to a part of me that was feeling a bit chilly, and it does have that warmth effect. It was getting warm. Well, I don't know. It was either getting warm or staying warm. I do feel the difference from that concentrated part of the pad being on my stomach, and now it's not. So maybe that's how it'll do its thing. Put the heating mechanism right on the area that you would like to have any relief from. is very comfy so far. So it does look like it's gonna maybe take a couple of sessions to see what the features are going to bring and what's gonna be relieved with these features. Got it on. So far it's working while it's plugged in, and it doesn't seem to be chargeable. Seems like it has to be plugged in. I'll see if that changed while it's plugged in. Let's see. If this thing was chargeable, that might bring it to a whole different level. Okay, so far it's not working without being plugged in. When I plug it in, the indication lights flash. Long press turns the heating pad apparatus on. And while it's on, there's a light indicating that it's on. There are 3 different heat settings, it seems. Seems like the heat settings are I don't know if I can call this high. I don't know. I guess it's this high. This apparatus is high. It's a comfortable high. It's not hot. It's heated. I don't know if it's gonna relieve any pains though. It said it's got up here like that's the advertisement for it. Heating pad. For back pain and cramp relief. That's what it's advertising as. Back pain and cramp relief. Gotta make sure it has a connection so that it can get power. I thought it needed to be charged and realized that it wasn't getting any power. Once it got power, it started working. Properly. The button turned on. The different colors indicates the different temperatures. So the red is the highest heat. The blue is a warmer heat. And the green is an even lower heat. I don't know what other features it has. It does say energy saving. Let's see, it says saves energy Oh, so that's how I was describing it when I said like it has like the technology in it, like it heats in one spot and then distributes the heat. It keeps the heat inside the blanket. So that's the saves energy part of it, I think. It says super fast heating. All right, check. It says extra large and warm. Okay. It says 12.25 inches. Pain and sore muscle relief. Okay, pain and sore muscle relief. Okay, I got it on that one. Had a bit of that, so let's see about that relief. Let the relief commence. Let's go. Relieve it. let me know about the stats on your heating pad and what you enjoy about your heating pad. I don't think I'm gonna recommend this one just because it's all but seeming like I'm gonna give it a little more time. Like right off the bat, I'm not recommending it. I'm gonna give it a little more. I'm gonna give it a little more. I'm gonna see what is see what all it does. Give it some. Give it a good run through and give it a good what do you call it? Test drive. I'm gonna give it a good test drive and then make my yay or nay get this for Bay. We're gonna see if we getting this for Bay or not. Like, are we putting this on the Christmas list or not? Like, I'm giving it a test drive, see what it's doing. Check the time here because I'm sitting here trying to give it a good go while on live stream. Okay, yeah. I'll continue to test drive it. And go from there. It's TTF time. This was a special TTF unboxing. Perhaps more unboxings to be in the future. Maybe I'll do an unboxing tomorrow. One unboxing a day. How about that? For the up and coming live streams. Bit of a chat about some products. TTFN. The QR codes are there. Information in the description box. Toodaloo for now. Did I say toodaloo for now? Or did I just say toodaloo? Toodaloo. Or should I say Tool'em? Tootulum. Let's go.